a farmer, and I knew him well. And he had some kind of animal, I think. Possibly it was a humorously shaped vegetable. And it showed us possibly a parsnip or a cucumber. I don't know. I can't remember the words. They were really... No, I can't remember that either. What's that word for something that's clever and short? Damn, it's like what you make helmets out of. Nah, not tin. I can't say that a phrase of mine was tinny. Ironic, maybe. Yeah, pithy, that's the word. The song was really pithy. I don't know which song. What are you going on about songs for? Hey, what was that? Over there, in the donkey cart park. No, it was something. Let's go and see. No, it's not dangerous. It's the start of the game. That can't kill us off yet. Come on, trust me. All I'm gonna do is look. Well, this is a pretty poor job. I think I can dismantle it. Nearly a catastrophe. Don't sweat it, pal. We've got 9 minutes and 7 seconds left. You know what we could do? We could drive this thing out of here. Oh, damn. No donkey. Oh, you could pull it. Yeah, you're right. Looks like we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Couldn't be simpler. I'm thinking we should turn the green flask. What do you think, maybe the red? Let's turn the green flask then. It's just a hunch. Remember the time in the high-energy facility when I turned the yellow flask and blew everything up? Right, so I'm turning the red flask then. What? Did I say green? Well, I meant red. Look, we can do it your way if you... Look, I'm sure, OK? You ready? Aren't you going to miss all this stuff when they stop making these games? Aren't you just going to miss it all? I'm turning the flask. There, you see? Uh-oh. Grab the cat! Gangway! Take cover! Oops. Well, the animation budget's increased at least. Well, of course that's a good thing. It means they haven't spent as much on plot, doesn't it? They've probably halved the number of insane object puzzles for a start. Sorry, I mean clever lateral thinking exercises, of course. Trust me, I've been through this sort of thing before.
There's a place you're always welcome, that's as nice as it can be. Everyone can get in, 'cause it's absolutely free. That's death. No need to take a breath, just lie around all day with not a single bill to pay. Hooray, that's death. No more sicknesses or flu. If you've lived beyond your means, you can die beyond them too. Boo-hoo. Well, the greatest and the finest have already died. Why not simply join them on the other side? That's death. farewell to all your bills, rip up all your wills, and pop your final pills. Amen, that's death. It's a tete-a-tete with fate. If you're not feeling great, then it's the best way to lose weight, mate. Nothing here to hurt you, no one's here to nag. Come die with me if your life's a drag. That's death for wealthy and well-bred. All of them are here, and they're all completely dead. That's death. No more headaches, no more pain. Of the millions who died, no one came back to complain. You can't take it with you. You can't keep what you've got. So why not just lie back and simply rot? Just simply rot. It's so cool, it's hot. And that's death.
Colleagues, gentlemen, and fellow wizards. Here's looking at your bottom.
Up your eye.
Huh. Pull the other one. It's got strange knobbly bits on.
Happy Hogs Watch Day.
Thank you. Colleagues, we are gathered here today for the final departure party of our dear, soon-to-be departed comrade, the wizard Windle Poons.
Hooray!
Good old Windle. Don't forget to ghost right. 3, 2, 1, 0.
What?
Nothing. That's it, I hope. Right, everybody. Our funeral at 2:30, then drinks and ham rolls in the main hall at 3. Hiya! What's happening? Call this service, do you? I'm dead, I am. I demand to be taken away to a better life, as per contract. Oi, things were different in my day. You died properly, not like the deaths you get nowadays.
He says he's not dead.
I am dead. But I'm still bloody ambulatory. No, you're not. You're fooling no one but yourself, you know.
Well, he looks dead.
Smells dead. Course, he always did, though. And I suppose my word doesn't count for anything around here. I can't be dead if I'm still talking, now can I? Look, old chap, it's our considered professional view that you are an extinct wizard. Your opinion doesn't count because you're dead. Oh, yeah, Good point. Well, I suppose I'll just sit here then, shall I? I suppose it takes a while.
So, how is death, actually? See any, white lights, you know, tunnels, girls with harps?
Oh, yes, please. I'll take 2. No? If this is heaven, I wish I'd done wicked things when I was alive. What's happening to me?
Well, it seems that your body's dead, but your soul's still in residence.
Well, I'm not hanging about here for the rest of my afterlife. I've had a hard life, Arch-Chancellor. I'm entitled to a bit of paradise. I've read about it. Young women and wine and whatnot.
Look, your life's over. You're not supposed to moan about it, and definitely not supposed to contemplate any whatnot.
Who's responsible for this? Where's death, then? This is outrageous. You can't have a soul hanging about a deceased body like that.
Why not?
It's unhygienic.
Yeah, there's food laid out. We can't have him near the nibbles. The health inspectors will be on to us.
Yes, good point. Now, compose yourself, Windle. You can't decompose here. I shall have to ask you to move along.
Oh, comes to something when a man can't even drop stone dead in peace. Eternal rest, is it? Would I not to take this lying down? I'm off to find myself a nice shallow grave.
There's been too much of this sort of thing lately. Rincewind? Rincewind! Ah, Rincewind. There you are. Now, as you're aware, there have been some very odd goings-on in this city of late. I am referring, of course, to the sudden disappearance of death.
What? No one's dying?
Oh, they're dying, but their souls aren't being taken away. They're dead and alive at the same time, and now it's happened to poor Windle. Death's gone, and we need to summon him back. So, here you go. We need to perform the rites of Ashkent.
I suppose you have a list of mysterious ingredients that I now have to run off and collect.
What? How did you know that?
I just had a dreadful suspicion. All right, so what have we got to find?
Well, it's a rush job, so just the bare minimums will do. We need 3 equal-sized sticks of wood and 4 cc's of mouse's blood. It shouldn't take you more than a few minutes.
Bets, anyone?
What is it now?
Let's just say that, we needed more than the bare minimums. Not to say that I'm questioning your judgment. I'm just, planning for the future is all.
Well, the rest is all just flash and style. This is a death rite after all. You know the routines. A bit of sparkle and glitter in the air, vile charnel stench erupting from the tomb, and lovely dribbly candles. That sort of thing.
None of which we'll need at all.
That's right. Just the wood and the mouse's blood.
There never seems to be any way of getting a decent moment's rest around this place.
Act 1. The right stuff.
The right stuff. Yes. So that was the introduction to the game. Death is gone and nobody knows why. Except we do. It's Rincewind's fault, but he doesn't know that it's his fault. And yes, in the introduction there was a nice lethal weapon reference with the explosion and the cat, even. I hope the dialogue is not too loud, because it sounded like it was really loud. So, let us go back to the dining hall and talk to the people about what's going on here. Luggage! Nice to see him around too. He looks really weird because he's drawn. But here we have the right of Ashket.
Let's just leave him alone.
Okay, I just wanted to open him and try to drag this into a bigger box. There we go. There we go. Alright. So much better than when you have a huge inventory. Ashkent. So we need mouse blood.
4 cc's of mouse blood. Ugh.
Gotta be precise with that. 4 cc's. Then glitter dust.
Glitter dust. Maybe I could shake down a few pixies.
That would work.
1 smell. Vile.
No, it has to be a vile smell, not just any smell.
3 sticks. Must be exactly the same length. Not just your ordinary candles. No, we need dribbly candles.
So they need to dribble even before you turn them on? Weird candles.
Food. Well, I say food. It is vaguely organic and probably could be placed inside the mouth in times of emergency.
It looks good because of their cake and everything. Jello. It looks tasty because it's and also Rincewind was sleeping in mashed potato and sausages. How the hell did he not choke to death while he was under there?
I wonder why they always make coffins so sturdy. I mean, who do they think is going to break out?
Well, bodies bloat. Kinda. And also, they prevent from things from smelling too much when they're underground. The Arch-Chancellor.
The Arch-Chancellor, my imperious leader, who thinks shouting is the same as intelligence.
Well, that's what Chancellors do. They lead.
Before they made him, they broke the mould. What a sight to stir confidence.
Indeed.
Well, possibly not confidence, but it certainly stirs something.
I'm sure it does. So let's talk to the man.
You're sure you really want me to do this job, then? I mean, there's, no one you'd rather...
Rather what?
lumber with all these hours and hours of pointless activity?
We're the hero of the story, Rincewind, and you know it.
Well, now, let me just consider the alternatives. No. No, you're the bunny, I'm afraid.
You know, when I get older, I want a job where I just sit drinking milky tea all day too.
Well, you could be the Arch-Chancellor at some point, you never know.
If you don't get me those 3 wooden sticks and that mouse's blood, I'll... Understand?
Ooh, nasty. Right you are then.
I wonder what he said to Rincewind to convince him otherwise. And besides, Rincewind, you know that you're the hero of the story. You broke the 4th wall in the introduction. So don't give us any sass about not wanting to go on these errands or anything. You were destined to be the errand boy. Just like in the first game. And hello to everybody who has now joined the stream. Hello, 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 and hello. Mouse Blood, you thought this game was all lighthearted and cheeky with the tongue. It is that too, but there are some things about this that are not very kosher or, you know, lighthearted. I mean, we got zombies, we got death that doesn't do his job. Because of because of that, there are zombies, and there's a lot of killing and other stuff, you know, going on here. Probably involves an orifice and a staff with a knob on the end. I don't remember ever seeing a staff with a knob on the end when I played this game first time. But then again, since I never played any further than the beginning of Act 2, I wouldn't know.
Are you sure there's no one else's life you'd like to ruin?
At the moment, I'm content to merely ruin the life of Assistant Wizard Rincewind. I suppose if pushed, I could try ruining the life of Gardener's Assistant Rincewind.
Ooh!
Assistant Street Sweeper Rincewind.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel a certain yearning to really come down like a ton of rectangular building things upon a sewerage systems blockage removal technician, Rincewind.
So, that was 3 sticks, mouse's blood, glitter, stench, and candles. Right, back in a tick. Or maybe a jiffy.
Yeah, that really changed Rincewind's mind fast.
For a good conversation starter.
And yes, you can also look at the conversation choices.
For when everything else fails, why not try a little sarcasm?
And that usually works.
For asking about sticks. For asking about mouse blood.
That's really graphic when you put over and like the mouse is still bleeding.
For asking about glitter dust. For asking about dribbly candles. For asking about a vile stench. For a personal reflection. For ending the conversation.
It's kind of nice that they had all those, that you can look at the conversation options. So you better know what you're asking about.
What was it I needed again?
3 wooden sticks, being of wood, long and thin, and stick-shaped, equal lengths preferred.
But what are they for?
They're for you to find, not stand around asking questions about.
But if we want to know more about, then we should ask about them, and that's what I'm doing right here. You're not making much sense, Chancellor. Well, then again, why am I trying to get any sense out of this guy? Arch-Chancellors are never very smart. They're intelligent, but it's not smart.
4 cubic centimeters of mouse blood.
Should I collect it myself, or should I consult with a very small vampire?
Suit yourself.
So anything works? Okay, gotta keep that in mind. Maybe somebody will get the blood for me.
Look, about this glitter then. Where should I try looking for it?
When you have a hat as pointy as mine, my boy,
It's not that pointy.
these sort of questions are far, far beneath you.
Of course.
That's what bumbling lackeys are for. And you, I may say, look pretty bumbly. It's
Thanks.
obvious. To find glitter, go where glitter can be found.
Oh, it's that
Seek
obvious.
the source, my boy.
Oh, sure.
Pure glitter. That's what we want. Glitter with a capital glur.
A capital
Go
blur.
to the main source. Right. Any other suggestions?
Well, you could mug a passing pixie, but those little devils can give you a nasty bite.
Oh, but maybe if you try
Fair
to...
enough.
Fair enough. It should be said the fairy snuff. But yeah, if you grab a pixie right at random, I'm sure they will bite you. I mean, wouldn't you bite somebody who would just suddenly grab you?
These dribbly candles, then.
Yes?
Got any ideas, then?
Well, my boy, the best dribbly candles come with age.
So they're gonna be
A
old?
careful process of mellowing, of oozing the wax into careful runnels over hours of devoted time. Oh, it's a highly skilled job, candle dribbling. Careful aging. Just the way we make the perfect Arch-Chancellor.
Ah, and careful dribbling, too.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. You just said yourself, Arch-Chancellor. You're freaking old. But then again, you have to be a little bit older and experienced to be a good leader. You gotta have all that experience, after all. Did they rename people in the Finnish translations? I've never read any Discworld book. So, I wouldn't know if they made any translations in Finnish that they changed the names to something. Usually they don't, unless they change the, like, monsters and other magical beings. They would translate those. But I wouldn't know, because I've never read any of the books, so I wouldn't know what the translations would be like. I'm sure they would be extremely stupid, because usually Finnish translations are extremely stupid.
Now, you're sure about me needing a stench, then?
Hmm? Well, only if we want the spell done in the traditional style.
So where do I find a stench?
Follow your nose.
Funny.
Oh, that was rather good, though I say it myself.
Of course you would say it to yourself. You said the joke yourself.
Right, so, now it begins. The Great Quest.
Indeed.
Ah, I can see it all now. Wandering locations, searching for obscure items, staring at objects, wondering what horrible manipulations I have to go through just to secure the most mundane pieces of junk.
Indeed.
Can't even go to the lavatory without negotiation with 3 dwarfs and a manically depressed troll for the toilet paper.
True. Hopefully that
It's
doesn't
not
happen.
even as if life has a high score table at the end.
Well, some do. Not this one. Though.
Still, could be worse, I suppose.
Yeah,
I might have paid for the privilege. Goodbye!
So now that we know what to do, what to really do, let's get on with it. Let's go. Well, we got the dining hall, we got the high energy facility here at the Unseen University. Can I actually look at the place?
That leads to the high energy facility.
Got anything else to say? Didn't think so.
That leads to the university gardens.
Anything else that we can look at here? No, not really.
That leads to the dining room.
We don't need to go there anymore because we already talked to. Jace is saying someone once bought him a fantasy book where elf was translated to Keijo. Yeah. Elves are the same as pixies and fairies. Good translation there. I don't think the one who translated that book, calling elves fairies, knew what an elf was. So I guess they just thought of the first thing that came to mind, and that became a pixie. Some translators are just that stupid, and they still print the books. Here we are at the garden. Hey, look! A knob at the end.
There just had to be a knob at the end of the course.
We got a knob at the end. So there you go. Yeah, the joke that everybody loves from the first game. There's a knob at the end.
One croquet hoop. Or, if we're being foreign, we'd say hoopla.
Hoopla. Hoopla! We used to have a croquet set like this, with all the hooplas and everything. Pretty much any family around here in the 80s did have those. It was a huge hit in the 80s at least. It was fun, of course. Just putting all these hooplas into all kinds of different ways and then try to play the game. It was very entertaining.
The bursar. A man apparently unravaged by any sense of guilt. Otherwise he'd stop mucking about and give me a little bit of help for a change.
Oh, we haven't really asked him anything yet, so we don't know if he is going to give us any help. But he has a nice mallet. And then again, all of them have nice croquet mallets. Can't look at the plank here. So where did the ball come from? Do these guys even know how to play this game? I doubt it. So Bursar, let's talk to you.
Or asking a general question. Hello there. Fine day for it.
Yeah, for it? You see? My spleen still remembers.
Remembers what?
Well, it remembers. I don't.
I got a feeling that this is the wrong person to talk to. About anything. Yeah, I really should get my hands on some Discworld books, because I've always been interested about the Discworld. So I really should get some books, my hands on some of the books at least. Because I do like to read. And Discworld is something that I've always been fascinated about. I hope I find some... I hope I do find them in the original language, which is English, of course. Not any Finnish translations, please. Maybe I will find them. I don't know. You never know. Just gotta look for them.
You'll never make the shot, you know.
Eh? Why, you arrogant young whipper-squatter. What's this?
Okay, let's see you do it. Okay. He did it. Nice shot.
There! What did I tell you?
I'll get that. It's probably for me. Nice game.
What? Bloody varnish industry. That's what's behind it.
Behind what?
What?
Three-headed monkey?
It's them.
A three-headed monkey?
They drain all the sap out of them, you see. Tree vampires. That's what I call them.
Termites?
Look,
Makes the wood too light. No stiffness to it. See these croquet mallets? Not heavy enough to make a decent clout. Find me another mallet, boy, and I'll show you how we did it in the old days.
You got it. Let's find him a new mallet, then.
the simple charms of a quiet life. I could just stand here and watch it all day.
I think it would get bored
The
fast.
pure green grass, the gentle sun, the tedious old fools hitting balls with long sticky things.
Yeah, you would get bored fast. Watching...
Yeah, you're right, really. Let's get out of here before we find ourselves joining in.
Yeah, definitely.
Look, I'm afraid I have to be somewhere else.
We would definitely get sucked in just watching these idiots try to play croquet. Well, we all know that they don't even know how to play the game. I really do wonder how they think that this game is played. And I just heard a rooster.
The Dean. Possibly the next best thing to administrative staff a university could have without actually hiring anyone who can do sums.
Really? Is that what the Dean is for? I thought the Dean would be the headmaster for the students. So in other words, he's your teacher, isn't he? Rincewind? I'm sure he is.
Hello!
Shh! Excuse me. Didn't know
Sorry.
Didn't know that this is the library.
Really sorry.
Oh.
So you'll all just have a nice game here then while I'll go off and work, eh? Right. Don't mind me, I'll just be over here saving the entire universe then.
Well, we're not sure if you're gonna be saving the whole universe. Although this is a very important character after all, so we better find him. Quick. Could you help us a little bit here, Dean?
Tricky shot. Very nice sticks on those croquet mallets.
Go away! We're trying to play a relaxing game.
Fine, don't let me disturb you. I'll just be over here saving us all from certain doom.
Well, it depends on the doom.
Cool, that's enough of this conversation for me.
Well, the biggest doom right now would be The Walking Dead on Discworld, because Death is not doing his job. But still, we got an idea. There's 3 croquet mallets and they have sticks in them. So, 3 sticks. We just need to, you know...
Manitus Punkus Retro. The whooping or punk revival croquet mallet. I say, this is a good spot for observing wildlife.
Wildlife? He's your friend, the librarian.
Funny, the librarian never really struck me as a croquet kind of chap.
Yeah, definitely not. He was more of a sleeping on the job type of a guy. So you got any good insights here, librarian? Just remember, don't call him the M word. We're just gonna call him an orangutan.
Well, that threw a monkey wrench into the works.
What did I just say?
No, it's just a turn of phrase. I swear it just slipped out. I in no way intended to pass any sort of derogatory remark about your chosen form. Not here, nor ever. I personally find that having an arboreal primate as a companion has been an enriching, nay, invigorating experience. Well, that settled him down. I do wish he'd just let it rest. I don't see it matters if people accidentally say monkey.
You just said monkey again! At least he didn't hit you with a mallet.
So, at least you chaps are having a good day of it. Balmy afternoon, breezes blowing, sun shining. I suppose that makes it monkey shine then. Well, he's the one who said it first.
Who? Me? I didn't say anything. I said the M word. You're the one who's been saying the M word. I don't want to say the M word, otherwise he might hit me. And he's got a mallet.
So, seen any good sticks around here at all? Oh, well, I'll just go off and keep looking then.
Well, he has the stick already. We just need to get it.
You know, the sooner I get Death up and on his feet again, the sooner I might open up some more avenues for promotion around here.
What kind of promotion?
Goodbye for now.
It would be nice to know what kind of promotion you're talking about. And also, what the heck is the rooster doing? Just shut up already.
A rooster. It's one of the few organic life forms on campus that is almost definitely not an ex-faculty member.
So what is it doing here? Let's catch it. That is one quick rooster.
A maze? Oh, please, let's not add this to our list of woes. Let's just stay out here where everything's nice and calm.
I don't think we need to climb through the maze at all to get the rooster. We don't. It has a very simple solution to get the rooster. Now shut up, rooster. Nobody gives a crap about your cockle-doodle-doos. Compost heap.
So this is the university compost heap. Everyone always goes on about recycling as though it's such a thrill. It's a load of rot. I mean, think about it. You're encouraging the breeding of a vast mound of bacteria in your own home.
Well, that is true. That can happen.
Surely the one in your sock drawer is good enough for you.
Good thing I don't have a sock drawer. Why would... Even if you had a sock drawer, I don't think you put any dirty laundry in there. You got something to say there, Imp? Come on. Say again. Thought so.
What can Rincewind find in the compost heap? Can he get any useful information from the imp? Find out next time in the next episode of Discworld 2.